What's going on, guys? Scott from the P1 Castle here. 2025 Topps Chrome Formula 1 is just around the corner. We just got our first glimpse of the image renderings of the cards and the entire checklist. Come hang as we break down the checklist and see what goodies await us in 2025 Topps Chrome Formula 1. What's up, guys? We're going to take a look at the 2025 Topps Chrome Formula 1 set. As you can see here on our screen, we've got it up on the page. This has actually been taken down as of the time of this recording. I don't think this link actually works anymore, but this did come up earlier today, or yesterday, as of the time of us dropping this. Again, guys, it says here, pre-order available November 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So be aware that as of right now, November 10th, that's when you're going to want to make sure you're on Topps.com, waiting for this drop. I don't know if it's going to be EQL. I don't know how many boxes, cases, etc. you're going to be limited to, but we do have that date and time, so make sure that you're on. Guys, we're going to take a look at some of the cards here. Of course, we've got George Russell on the base portrait. Pretty cool looking base portrait image. Of course, it looks like the F175 logo is going to be on literally every single card. They are really digging in on it. Of course, if you've seen baseball already released this here, you see the design is similar, right? With the name over here on the side. You're going to see the colors of the team. So these blend in. You've got the aqua of Mercedes with a kind of fusion color of black and aqua next to it. Looks like the portrait, base portrait image. We've seen some of this last year, over the last couple years. They've got a bit of a background. So this one, a little, Formula 1, kind of fast moving, red, silver, and black imagery going on in the background. New for this year, Helix. So this is really cool. Similar to, you're seeing a lot of those horizontal cards. We've seen Helix, things like this in soccer. Those have been very popular. So every single driver has a Helix. The Grail, so this is Charles Leclerc Grail. We've seen images of Lando Norris Grail as well. This is a really, really cool addition to 2025. You're gonna see the Grail pieces show up in multiple products, right? So when we take a look at the checklist, you're gonna see Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc. They each have 3 Grail pieces of their 9. Again, Grail is something that if you put together all 9, you actually get a special commemorative autograph card for being the first person to put together the 9 Grail pieces. And then there is a runner-up as well who gets an autograph card. So those are really cool. You can see here, we're going to go through some of the new parallels that we're seeing. This is a nice ray wave. So we are potentially going to be seeing products like, light qualifying lap. Not sure exactly the distribution and, what we're going to get in terms of how many products are coming out, when they are coming out with those products. But obviously Chrome encapsulates all of these different light qualifying laps, sapphire, etc. So we'll have to see what we get here. Of course, we've got the 1975 F175 here on the Lewis Hamilton and a superfractor image of Oscar Piastri on the auto. This is something we're going to talk about, guys, these autographs. Oscar hanging out in plain clothes. Obviously, he's got the McLaren kit on, but it's not him in his race suit. We're going to see some images of autographs with drivers with their race suit on. And we're going to see images like this with the autographs where they don't have the race suit on. It'll be interesting to see kind of what folks think about that. Again, there's going to be a 200 card set as always. F1, F2, F3 are back for this year. Of course, as we look at the checklist, though, we do see the dreaded F3 cars are gone. They've listened. Each box of Hobby Chrome is going to have 20 packs. In addition, you're going to celebrate 75 years of Formula 1. Every Hobby box includes a special additional 75th anniversary pack. So you're going to get 20 normal Topps Chrome packs, and you're going to get one 75th anniversary pack. I think that's where you're going to see all of the 75th anniversary cards. That's where you're going to see some of the biggest hits in the product, actually. We're going to see inserts. Helmet collection is back. Fan favorite inserts, helmet collection. Speed Demons. I'm not sure that was a fan favorite, but it is back. Futuro is back. The Grid is another one we are really excited about. Hopefully seeing some new images. There's only a few duplicates. A lot of drivers getting the Grid for the first time. And then we've got 1975 Speed Wheels. So this is like your World on Wheels, Topps 1964, you know, all of that. We get one of those kind of every year in these sets. Ace of Trades, The Chain, and Vegas at Night are some other short prints that they've added as well. We already talked about the Grail, right? It's a 9-card subset. Collectors can race to compete, so that'll be really fun with people trying to track those down. Of course, we have the F175 Refractor Foil, limited to just 75. We've seen that in the past, right? In 2020, they had the out of 70 in Sapphire, and then all the 70th, you know, SPs in Chrome. So out of 75 there. And then this is really cool. We'll look at some images of this, guys. 75th anniversary relics featuring real diamonds to be found in very lucky hobby boxes. Now, we've seen in Dynasty, they've had some minuscule, tiny diamonds in there. Some of these diamonds look pretty good and pretty big. So let's take a look, guys. We've got some of the images down here below, so you can see Charles Leclerc here on the Diamond 75th anniversary. Again, this is likely going to be in those packs, those 75th anniversary packs. The Diamond Anniversary Relic. Isaac Hadjar, look at this black 1 of 1 with a 1 of 1 genuine diamond here. These are also, I'm hearing, are also coming out of those 75th anniversary packs. So those packs are going to be a premium. Be careful out there, guys. Make sure, because every single box should have one, right, of Topps Chrome Hobby. So make sure that you're getting that pack. You know, if you're joining a break or doing something like that, get that pack, unless they've split it out some weird way. You just don't get taken advantage of there. We also see we've got on-card autographs. Let's take a look. We'll start at the base parallels. Oliver Behrman. So this is your red checker out of 5, right? This is a standard portrait. Looks pretty good in the red checker with the, you know, it's kind of like the Haas color matches with the black and red in the background there. So really cool. We've got chrome autographs. Again, we talked about this earlier. We saw with the Oscar Piastri Superfractor. This is Kimi Antonelli gold, by the way, out of 25. Gold is out of 25. Now, I don't know if these are variation autographs or if these are standard, because again, if you look at this Lewis Hamilton, which, my God, beautiful card. This Lewis Hamilton over here, it is him in his race suit. It is on card, by the way, on card here from Lewis Hamilton. Inscription, Forza Ferrari, with a great autograph. This is going to be a very highly desirable card. We've got the Circuit Master signatures. Their back design is definitely new, but we've got some legends in this time. Of course, we took a look at the Diamond 75th and the Anniversary Relics. Inserts, helmet collection is back. And from looking at the checklist, which we'll take a look at in a second here, we are seeing, for the most part, new drivers on helmet collection only. There's only a couple duplicates, and of course they should have different helmets. You know, Lewis has a drastically different helmet this year with his yellow on the Ferrari versus, you know, his black and purple kind of helmets that he had with Mercedes. Helix, again, we've seen this earlier. This is the Kimi Antonelli with the rookie card stamp and the Grail Lando Norris over here. Guys, honestly, it looks amazing. Really excited about Chrome. We're gonna dive into the checklist. We just want to take a look at some of the renderings first, but yeah, really excited about it. So without further ado, let's take a look at the checklist. All right, guys, now we're gonna take a look through the checklist. Again, just giving an overall detail what our take is. So we're just gonna go through it pretty quickly here. So again, you got all the 20 drivers. So the first 20 drivers, 1 through 20, is going to be your F1 drivers, right? So you can see here F1 drivers. And again, we have 5 rookies. So it's now official. Franco Colapinto is not going to be a rookie in the set. Jack Doohan is not in the set. So Kimi Antonelli, Lawson, Hadjar, Behrman, and Bortoletto are your rookies. We have 5 rookies for this year. Absolutely insane. Going to be a lot of fun. But so you see your 20 F1 driver cards. These are going to be your portraits. And then number 21 all the way down through 42 is going to be your F2 driver portraits. And then again, we do have the F3 driver portraits from 43 and Noleon down to 72. A lot of new names in F3, guys. So some of the names you'll want to familiarize yourself with Ugo Ugachukwu, very popular driver. It was his first year in F3, but I'm telling you, he is going to be very popular, so look out for him, card number 45. Also, Rafael Kamara, who absolutely dominated this season of Formula 3 on his way to winning the championship. And my guy, Mari Boya, we love to see it. So there's some names you'll want to look out for there. As far as F2, a lot of names are similar. We've seen them before, but this year Arvid Lindblad is going to be in Formula 2, so that'd be cool to chase him as Formula 2 driver, get some autographs there. We'll also see some F3 drivers have some autographs. We'll take a look at that as we go. All right, after we get through all of the portraits, we start with the Formula 1 cars. So from card 73 down to 92, you're going to see your F1 cars, and that's it, guys. No F2 cars, no F3 cars. That is amazing. That is a huge win for the checklist, so really happy to see that. Grand Prix winners, it's back. We're getting the full list, right? So you can see cards 93 all the way through 116. We are going to get every single Grand Prix winner, which I think is a good change for the checklist. We're taking out F3 cards, or cars, and we're trading in Grand Prix winners. Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Pole position returns, and this time they're doing it similar to last time, where they're only kind of picking a few drivers. So Max Verstappen, Leclerc, Russell, Norris, and Sainz. Of course, the drivers that did achieve a pole position during the season in 2024. So they'll be commemorated there. And then we've got our drivers of the day from card 122 all the way down to card 145 are your drivers of the day. So great to see those back. You'll see some interesting drivers have picked up a driver of the day based on, you know, which Grand Prix they're at. Even Zhou Guan Yu has driver of the day. We have Danny Rick, driver of the day. Of course, some of these are going to be during their last races. So really cool to see that. We've got F1 award winners as usual. Red Bull Racing, Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. And then here are the legends. So from card 149 down to 163, 15 guys, 15, the most legends we've ever seen. The most legends we've ever seen in a product. We've got them here, just one card each. But, you know, folks like Jacques Villeneuve, of course, we're getting Senna back. We're getting Schumacher back. Kimi Räikkönen now is a legend again. So should be really cool. Each legend has one card. Then we have the duo cards, F1 duo. So you see card 164, it's Max and Yuki Tsunoda. So these may be similar to Constructors Coalition back in 2022. Not 100% sure what we'll get out of the duos. Haven't seen any of the renders there, but each team has a duo card. Then we have F1 team logos, guys. Logos are back. I was really hoping that we would see logos maybe pushed till 2026 when we're going to get Cadillac in. We're going to have Audi and we'll have a lot of new logos to choose from, but they're bringing them back this year and they're part of the 200 card set. So very similar to 2020. It's not like 2023 where they were in the set, but they were in the set as a constructor's crest or team crest as an insert. So they're very rare. We will see a lot of these, guys. You're going to see a lot of these logo cards. It's going to be cool to get them in red, Superfractor, etc. But the base will be coming out all over the place. So again, every single team, Red Bull we've seen before, Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, Aston Martin was on a crest, but not the original logos. V-Carb is going to be new. Haas we had on crest as well. Alpine, same thing. Williams and Stake. So a lot of these we've either seen in the number 1 2020 set or we saw with the crest, but listen, I think it's cool that they're back as part of the actual set. I would much rather, again, guys, we're trading off F2 cars and F3 cars, and we're getting duo cards, we're getting F1 team logos, like we're getting good stuff in return. So I think that's a really good addition to the set. We have F1 on the move here. I'm assuming this is maybe like the drivers like moving through the paddock, like on the go. Maybe like those images we saw of Oscar and Kimi Antonelli before, maybe some like paddock pass type imagery for F1 on the move. There's only 10 drivers that are selected. Kimi and Behrman are the only 2 rookies. And then we have the principals. So the 10 principals for each team round out the checklist from 192 to 200. So I guess 9 principals, so only 9 of them chosen. So let's see, which one doesn't have one? Williams, Alpine, Haas, Aston Martin, Mercedes. All right, well, there you go. So we've only got 9 of them. It looks like, you know, V-Carb's got one, Alpine has one, Haas, Williams, Aston Martin, McLaren, Red Bull Racing, Ferrari, Mercedes. What team am I missing here that they don't have on here? Stake does not have one. Well, I guess that makes sense because he left halfway through the year, and they probably didn't have images of the new principal coming in. So, all right, guys. Also, we have image variations. They are back. IVs are back. Image variations, guys. The list is Yuki Tsunoda, Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, Kimi Antonelli, rookie IV. That's cool. Fernando Alonso, rookie IV. Not really. Isaac Hadjar, Behrman, and Colapinto. So we're going to get 3 rookies. Oh, sorry. There's 2 more down here. Okay, yeah. So here, there's the full 10. Oh, it's split right there. So every rookie except for Liam Lawson gets one, which is pretty cool. Stinks for Lawson fans, but love to see that. And the non-rookies are Sainz, Colapinto, Alonso, Norris, Hamilton, Tsunoda. So no Verstappen image variation, but we do have a really nice selection there. Honestly, I think overall pretty good. Up next, guys, we got the 1975 Speed Wheels. Again, as far as this one's concerned, let's take a look at the checklist. I'm going to kind of rank the checklists on a scale of 1 to 10 based on the drivers they're using. So here we have Tsunoda, Leclerc, Norris, Russell, Stroll, Hadjar, Ocon, Gasly, Sainz, Bortoleto. So I don't know, guys. Speed Wheels is tough. We're missing Hamilton. We're missing Verstappen. We're missing Antonelli. We're missing Behrman. There's a lot of rookies that are off of here. I'm going to give the Speed Wheels checklist like a 4 out of 5. Leclerc, Norris, Russell, Hadjar carrying that a little bit. I give that like a 4 out of 5. Ace of Trades, we've got Russell, Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, Lawson, Alonso, Sainz, Ocon, Gasly, and Hulkenberg. So notable missing is going to be Hamilton, of course. And wow, we only have 1 rookie in that set. That's a tough set as well. They do give us Max and Norris, so a little bit balanced. I give that one a 6, maybe. It's a little bit better. Speed Demons, fan favorite, right? We talked about it. Let's see what we got here. We got Kimi Antonelli, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Piastri, Hadjar, Stroll, Albon, Behrman, Colapinto, Bortoleto, and Raikkonen. So this one, you know, we do get Bortoleto, we get Antonelli, we get Hadjar, we get Behrman. We have almost every single rookie. We have Hamilton. We're missing Verstappen, but that one's pretty good. I give Speed Demons a 7 out of 10. That's solid. Helmet collection, there's only 10 in helmet collection this year, guys. So we're getting Antonelli. That's amazing. Hamilton, we saw the image of that one earlier. It's a duplicate, but new helmet. Tsunoda will be a similar thing. Lando Norris is another duplicate. We got Isaac Hadjar and the rookie. Fernando Alonso, again, a duplicate here, but I'm imagining they're all going to have new images. Sainz, Behrman as a rookie, Colapinto, and then Bortoleto as a rookie. This one's pretty good. This one I'd probably give an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on helmet collection. You know, you're missing Max, you're missing Norris, Leclerc, and Russell. But to get Antonelli, to get 4 out of 5 rookies, and Lewis Hamilton, honestly, and Norris, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Up next, guys, F1. This is F1 Chrome Diamond Drive. So these are actually circuits. We have a Canadian Tribute, British Grand Prix, Japanese Grand Prix. I haven't seen these yet. I don't know exactly what these are. I don't know if they're like the Art du Grand Prix or if there's something different. But it does look like there's, you know, 3 of them are Tribute Collector's Edition. There's American, Brazilian, Canadian, and then the British, Japanese, Miami, Chinese, United States, and Las Vegas Grand Prix all have their own. Really interested to see what exactly those are. There's only 9 of them, but I have no idea in terms of those, but cool to see some new stuff in there. We have Top Speed. Top Speed, there are 10. We've got Max, Hamilton, Piastri, Kimi, Alonso, Lawson, Behrman, Gasly, Albon, and Hulkenberg. I mean, you're getting Antonelli, Lawson, and Behrman, so you get 3 out of 5 rookies. That's pretty good, including Antonelli, the best one. And then you have Verstappen and Hamilton, Piastri. This is a really strong checklist, actually. So Top Speed, I'm going to give, you know, about a 9 out of 10. Top Speed, I really hope they're good cards because the checklist is awesome for Top Speed. 4 and more, this is obviously talking about having 4 world championships or more. So Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Alain Prost, Michael Schumacher. Where's my guy? Sebastian Vettel, He's not in the set. Would love to have seen him in there. Come on, get him in as a legend, guys. Come on. But yeah, so that's cool. 4 and more. Love that. For Florit, it looks like it's very legend heavy, if not all legends. It's actually all legends. All 10 are legends. You've got Senna, you've got Schumacher. I mean, if it's a legend set and you have Senna and Schumacher, that's good. So that's a really nice one. Give that a 9 out of 10. I don't know. Diamond 75th anniversary. So we saw these earlier. Almost look like Sapphire selections a little bit, but pretty cool looking cards. I think every single driver's got one. Yeah, every single F1 driver has one, including all of the rookies. Wait, are we missing a rookie? We've got Bortoletto, Behrman, wait, Lawson, for whatever reason, Lawson normally is listed as a rookie, doesn't say rookie here. I'm assuming that's a mistake. And he should be on here as a rookie. But yeah, so every single driver has it. 10 out of 10. Great. Diamond 75th anniversary again. So now this one is, I guess, multiple images, right? Because D75-1 is Max Verstappen, D75-21 is Max Verstappen. So there must be multiple images here in terms of the Diamond 75th. It's every single driver again, all the way up through 40. And then you've got your 10 legends here, which is Prost, Fittipaldi, Stewart, Hunt, Juan Pablo Montoya, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Hakkinen, Mansell, and Senna. So 10 of the legends, and then each driver has 2 images. So that one's gonna be nice. Diamond 75th, we'll give that a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Futuro, here we go. So Futuro has been ones we've seen in the past. Maybe they haven't gotten right. There's only 5, and it's 4 rookies and Franco Colapinto. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, the only rookie that we're missing here is Isaac Hadjar, and instead they've given us Franco Colapinto, and Isaac Hadjar's already had a Futuro. Honestly, this is great. I love it. I love it. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because with Futuro, we're looking for rookies. We want rookies. I'm so happy. Again, guys, there's no F2 on that checklist. That's amazing. Then we have the chain: Verstappen, Leclerc, Piastri, Russell, Stroll, Lawson, Ocon, Gasly, Albon, Hulkenberg. Pretty strong with Verstappen, Leclerc, Piastri, and Russell. You know, you're missing Hamilton and Norris from the big names, but that's it. Lawson, again, listed as not a rookie here. I don't know exactly what's going on there. But yeah, missing some of the other rookies. Your only downside, I give that one an 8. We have Neon Nations: Verstappen, Leclerc, Piastri, Antonelli, Alonso, Hadjar, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Albon. There's 9 of them. These look good. You're getting 3 rookies in Antonelli, Hadjar, and Behrman. And you've got big names like Verstappen, Leclerc, Piastri. I give this one 8 out of 10. Now the grid. This is interesting because, again, we've had the grid already. Last year, you know, every driver had the grid. This year, we've only got 10. So Yuki Tsunoda is getting the grid. He, of course, switched teams. Antonelli is new. Lando has another one. So that's interesting. Hamilton has another one. He's with a new team, though, so that makes sense. Lance Stroll coming back. Fan favorite. Isaac Hadjar will be on here as a rookie. Behrman as a rookie. Bortoletto as a rookie. Signs with his new team. And Colapinto. That's pretty good, honestly. We're only getting a couple duplicates there, and some of them are really nice, like Norris and Hamilton. So I give that one a strong 8 out of 10. Ultrasonic is back. So honestly, it looks like every insert that was popular, they brought it on back. I don't know if I'm 100% a fan of that, but it does mean we're going to have some nice inserts in here. So we got Tsunoda, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Alonso, Lawson, Ocon, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Albon, and then they've put in 4 legends. So there's 14 total. Fittipaldi, Raikkonen, Damon Hill, and Berger. So of course we're missing Max Verstappen. We're missing Charles Leclerc. Probably 2 of the biggest. Oscar Piastri are 3 of the biggest, you know, omissions here. We don't get an Antonelli. It's actually really surprising. There's only 1 rookie and it's Lawson. So not getting the rookies into the ultrasonic set is a little disappointing. I give that one a 6 out of 10. We miss Max, we miss Leclerc, and only 1 rookie. I'm not a huge fan of the ultrasonic checklist, but cool that they brought it back. Now this is logo, F1 75th anniversary logo. And if you look at this, it's Max Verstappen, then F1 75, then Yuki Tsunoda. Charles Leclerc, F175, Lewis Hamilton. So this may be like triumvirates that we saw in Paddock Pass, right? Where you're getting 3 cards that make Oracle Red Bull Racing, 3 cards that make Ferrari, and you're going to get like each driver on either side and the F175 logo in the middle. Maybe this is die cut, but for this, every single team has it. So it goes all the way up to 30. That one's pretty cool. That's cool. I'm interested to see what it's going to look like. We've got Vegas at night. There's only 5 Vegas at night. So this is short print. Behrman and Antonelli, 2 good rookies, and then Hamilton, Verstappen, and Norris. 10 out of 10. Vegas at night. Literally probably 3 of the most popular drivers in Hamilton, Verstappen, and Norris, and then Behrman and Antonelli, 2 of the most popular rookies. That's a really strong set. I mean, the only way you get better, I don't even know. Is Hadjar an upgrade on Behrman? It's really close there. And then Norris is great. I mean, Leclerc, Piastri maybe, but yeah, that's really good. For the Grail, we have 3 drivers here in the Grail, right? Max, Lando, and Charles. They all have 3 pieces in Chrome. So 1, 2, 3 are Max, then Lando's 4, 5, 6, and Leclerc's 7, 8, 9. Love that. I mean, 3 great drivers to choose. Huge fan bases. Would have loved to see Hamilton maybe instead. I'm sure he's going to be coming. Then we've got Helix. So Helix, it looks like every single driver. Yep, 1 through 20, every single driver. So bang, 10 out of 10 on that one. We do have relics. So these are the Diamond Anniversary relic cards, right? So like we saw the Hadjar earlier with the 1-of-1. These are pretty cool. I really, really want to see these. It looks like every driver has one. It goes all the way up to 20. And then there are Diamond Anniversary cards for F2 drivers. So every single F2 driver has a Diamond Anniversary card. And then every single F3 driver also has a Diamond Anniversary relic card. That's pretty cool. Honestly, like, you know, if you decide that you're big into one of the F3 guys, again, I talked about Mari Boya, about Ugo Ugachukwu. I talked about Kamara, who absolutely dominated. Those are going to be cool to have. They're relic cards, so nice addition there. Autographs, Max autos are here. They are here. Charles Leclerc is not. So the one downside here, guys, we do not have Charles Leclerc autos this year in Chrome. We're going to have to see if they get them for any other product, but no Leclerc right now. Outside of that, there's really nothing notable about the set. You know, we do have, you know, every single driver represented here. You know, you're going to see all of the rookies. Again, Lawson is back to being listed as a rookie here, so hopefully he's got that rookie card stamp. F2 logos, and then this is new here, guys. We have F3 logos. Now, not every F3 driver has signed, so don't worry. I don't think this product is going to be flooded with them. We've got Ugo Ugachukwu, great. Kamara is there. We don't see Boya, but listen, Ugachukwu and Kamara are probably going to be the 2 most popular. There and there is autos. I think that's fine. You know, it's not every single driver. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 drivers. So about a little more than half the field for F3 do have autographs. And then we've got our principal autographs as well. 1975 speed wheel signature. So this is gonna be like your 1954 autos. We've got only a handful. Max, Piastri, Russell, Stroll, Lawson, Ocon, Gasly. Really strong there with Max, Piastri, and Russell, but then Stroll, Ocon. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Only 1 rookie as well in Lawson. Futuro Chrome autograph. So now here we go. This is where we do bring in some of the F2. For the regular Futuro, it's all F1. For the Futuro autos, we do bring in some of the F2 guys, right? So we've got Lawson, Antonelli, Hadjar, Behrman, and Bortoletto. So every single rookie, Colapinto, and then Jack Crawford, Richard Verschoor, Leonardo Fornaroli, and Dirksen. So sorry to the folks that are big fans of him, but Dirksen, Verschoor being in here, come on, guys. They're not going to be popular. Fornaroli, I'm actually fine with. You know, he just won F3, won F2. Great. Cool to see him in there. Jack Crawford, he's popular. He's in the U.S. He's Aston Martin reserve or 3rd driver, so, you know, that's not bad. Circuit Masters, they've completely changed. Circuit Masters is now just a legend-specific autograph set. So it's Damon Hill, Fittipaldi, Berger, Stewart, Montoya, Raikkonen, Mansell, Hakkinen, Andretti, and Prost. that's solid, about as good as you're going to get for that one. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. For Diamond 75th Anniversary autographs, looks like we have every driver here. Not quite, actually. I don't see a Lewis Hamilton. We have Verstappen, Tsunoda. We have Piastri, no Lando Norris. We've got Russell Antilli, yes, and no Ferrari at all for the 75th Anniversary autographs. Alonso and Stroll. We've got Lawson, Hadjar. Yeah, so those are the two big omissions. No Ferrari drivers. Neither Ferrari drivers on that is unfortunate, but outside of that, you're also going to get some legends as well. So Stewart, Coulthard, Raikkonen, Berger, and Hakkinen. Oh, and there's Lewis Hamilton on the end. So Lewis is actually still in there. Whoops, missed that. So it's just Leclerc that we don't get in the Diamond 75th Anniversary autos. And then Lewis, you'll also see here on-card autographs. So Lewis Hamilton, it looks like, is the only driver in the set that has on-card autographs. That is really cool. And so is this next piece, autograph relics, guys. Check it out. F1 debut patch autographs. We've got Bortoleto and Hadjar. You might be saying, oh, why not every single rookie? I'm sure they tried. Trust me, they tried. They would have absolutely wanted to get Lawson, to get Antonelli, to get Behrman. But the fact that they've got Bortoleto and Hadjar debut patch autographs, that is really cool. Hopefully they can get the other drivers in some other sets maybe, but really cool to see. And that is the entire checklist. I'm gonna do a quick review of how many cards every driver has after this. But yeah, overall, I'm loving it. I'm really excited. Obviously, we've seen some of the cards, not all of them. We're never gonna know until we got them in hand, but I'm really excited. There's a lot of new stuff in this set. Some familiar faces like Helmet Collection, Ultrasonic in the Grid, and some new stuff like Vegas and Diamond 75th autographs, you know, debut patches on card, guys. Pretty cool for Chrome. I think we're getting a major upgrade this year, so really excited. So we've gone through the images, we've gone through the checklist, but I did want to give just a little bit of more information in terms of how many cards you're going to see of every driver. Now, this does include every single insert, autographs, etc., everything. It's not just the base 1 through 200 set. So there are a lot of cards here, but you're going to see Max Verstappen and Lando Norris tied for first at 32. Hamilton at 25, Leclerc 24, no auto, sad panda. Sainz at 22, Behrman at 20, Antonelli also at 20, Piastri at 19, Hadjar, Bortoleto, and Russell at 18. Lawson, Tsunoda, Colapinto at 17, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Alonso, Ocon at 16, Albon and Stroll at 15. So guys, it's a lot of F1, right? And then we're gonna see the F1 75. Again, that's that middle piece of the tri card at 10. For legends, Kimi Raikkonen has actually seen the most, 7 times. And then Berger, Stewart, and Hakkinen and Prost at 5. Some F2 guys here, Verschoor, Fornaroli, Mansell, Schumacher, Fittipaldi, Hill, Dirksen, Crawford, so a mixture of legends and F2 guys at 4. Now, 3, there's going to be quite a few. We've got Senna, Nail, Miata. I'm probably going to butcher some of the names from F3. I'm sorry. Marinaganelli, Kamara, Miney, Montoya, Lacourt, Sharp, Montoya, Goitha, Tappinen, Del Pino, Bennett, Cordial, Sagrera, Belinsky, Guizzi, Browning, Hunt, Villagomez, Ugachukwu, Boganovic, Stromstead, Shields, Dominguez, Martins, Megatunif, Badur, G, Lindblad, Esterson, Dunn, Stanek, Mini, Wharton, Andretti, Maria Marti, Cowell, and Wharton have 3. And then for only 2, it's Andretti, Maria Marti, Cowell, Toslav, Voisin, Intra Rafu Vasic, Komatsu, Red Bull, Toto Wolff, Tramitz, Zagazeta, Coulthard, Stenshore, and Mikey's, Ramos, Van Hopen, Boya, Horner, Stella, Ho, Vasseur, Wurz, Neon, Bedrin, Vals, Dufek. And then for 1 is going to be some of the logos here and some other guys. So we've got Williams, McLaren, Briatore, Flavio. Love to see it. Danny Rick is back. The F1 Canadian Tribute, Stake, another tribute for Brazil. Haas, Joe Guan Yu has 1 card. Cash App. And I think Joe is and Ricardo, they're going to be the reserve driver autos, guys. Reserve driver autos are going to be great this year. Oliver Behrman without a space has 1, so he's actually got 1 more card up there. Ferrari, we've got the British Grand Prix, Mercedes, Aston Martin, Maria Marty with a space. Villeneuve here. So this is, oh, Jonathan Wheatley. He is there. Finally found him. Grand total of 647 unique individual cards. Pretty cool. So there's the breakdown. Again, it's very heavy with your familiar names and F1 up at the top. So excited to see it. Again, guys, November 10th. At 11 a.m. Eastern is when it's going to go on pre-order. We're probably not going to see the product drop until December or January, hopefully December. But really excited to rip it with all of you. Let me know in the comments what you're the most excited for, and we'll see you in the castle.